I regret my life choices as a mottled orange and red tentacle swings at my head. I duck and neatly dance out of the way just as another tentacle sneaks out, grabs hold of my calf, winds its way around my leg, and gives me an ever so friendly squeeze. I wince as my bones grind together. Yeah, it has a heck of a grip. It tugs. Uh-oh. Oof! I hit the tarmac with a thud. My jumper bunches and the rough surface sloths off the skin on my back as the monster drags me along the road and towards the portal. With gritted teeth, I tense my abs, dig the heel of my left boot into the road, and my rapid trajectory grinds to a sudden halt as my foot finds a convenient pothole. Thank fate for the poor state of British roads. I pull out a knife and, as carefully as I can, slide the flat of the blade between my leg and the sticky limb. Oh, it's really sticky. The muscles in my forearms strain as I use both hands to yank the knife sideways and wrench myself free. I roll to the side and scramble to my feet. Hands on my hips, I take a second to catch my breath. I click my tongue against the roof of my mouth. Ew. I can taste the alien creature. Its briny scent is that pungent. Gross. Cringing with a mouthful of bile, I put the knife away. I peer over my shoulder and fake smile at the Land Rover to reassure the young occupants I have everything under control. There is no problem here. The pixie children are out of their seats, bundled up in their coats, and all three kids have their noses pressed to the Defender's back window. Paige, the youngest, gives me an encouraging wave. I wave back. A wide-eyed Jeff grins at me, and then he scowls when Novel, the oldest, grabs a piece of popcorn from his hand and stuffs the kernel in her mouth. He yells. There's a scuffle, and it looks like... Yeah, he gives the rest of the popcorn in his hand a big lick. Technically, the snacks were strictly only to be eaten at the cinema. My eyes drift away from the kids' antics as I scan the quiet street and side-eye the portal with its wiggling tentacles. My stomach flips, and again I feel sick. The portal is big enough to swallow the entire Defender. I look back at the kids. It was a close call. They could have died. We were driving to the cinema to watch the latest must-see kids movie. Just as we passed the coach station and the row of new houses on the left, the beam of the headlights showed the tarmac ahead was frosty and the road underneath the bridge glittered like diamonds. Black ice? I took my foot off the accelerator. After the Land Rover slowed, the road ahead cracked and disappeared. I slammed on the brakes, and we missed the ragged rogue portal by a scant inch. After I moved the Land Rover a safe distance, called for a gateway witch to close the portal, and blocked off the road with a temporary ward, the tentacles busted out. Ha! Tentacles.